How you feeling?
Feeling good. See how I feel after today. Had a good workout in, good lift, got some live action going. Got moving a little bit. See if there's any soreness, but I think I'm all right. I think I'm good. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
What happened that the soreness popped up? Because it didn't seem to be an issue when we spoke to you after the game, the last game you played.
I'm not sure. During the game, I kind of felt it kind of flare up. And after the game, it was sore, so I went to go get an MRI just to be kind of cautious, you know. And I guess it came up, there was a lot of fluid in there, like a grade 1 strain or whatever, which I've experienced before in different places. So, you know, I started the recovery process from there. I think the ultimate goal is to be healthy going into the playoffs. So, you know, anytime, you know, something comes up, you know, hamstrings and groin and all that type of stuff is kind of hard to read sometimes. So I think the training staff did a good job of being a little bit more cautious.
Is there any incentive for you to get back, additional incentive to get back to play the Warriors?
No, it's not. You know, personally, I think from the organization side is no. From me side is yes. I think that tomorrow, you know, it could be a big win for us to continue to keep things rolling. We got 7 in a row. You know, we want to keep trending upwards, trying to create a little bit of separance from the rest of the East and the rest of the league. But from the organizational side, there's no incentive for them to give it back tomorrow. They want to make sure that I'm just healthy overall in general. But if I can go, I'm going.
What boxes do you have to check to pick tomorrow?
I guess today would be like soreness check. You know, I guess how sore I am after the workout that I just did. I'm about to, you know, do some more stuff in the weight room and check to see like what's the level of soreness, I guess, or whatever. Tomorrow, shoot around. I might do some like sprint testing, but I think overall, I think everything's on track so far. So I think I'm gonna be fine.
What have you noticed about the team from watching from the sideline the last couple games?
We took care of business. You know, games like that can, you know, sometimes get away from you. The first game, Rob, you know, came in and changed the game. I felt like with his energy, you know, and the way we just picked each other up and found a way to win. I think that's been good. I think we've been moving the ball well. We had guys step up. Malcolm played extremely well. You know, Malcolm can be a guy anywhere else in the league. So yeah, we've known that since we got here. So, and he's been nothing but resilient. You know, he's been coming off the bench this year, and he's probably more capable of doing more than what we asked him to do. But he's handled that pretty good, and we got to see him step out and be able to give a little bit more opportunity, and he does what, you know, we all know he's capable of doing. So I thought we played good overall. You know, the last couple of games, it was a good stretch between, you know, Chicago, New Orleans, and Brooklyn. Those were 3 big wins. Then to take care of business in Charlotte. We're on pace, so we just got to keep trending upward.
The last time you played the Warriors, you said you thought you guys might have been tight. What do you think caused that? Are some of those emotions still there, like just the eagerness of getting revenge or whatever it is against them?
Yeah, it's like, you know, I mean, that whole series was intense, you know, and then to lose obviously means a stain on everybody's memory. So you go into a new year and you're reminded of all the pain that you might have, you know, the disappointment. So you come out and want to overcome all of that. But, you know, the reality is you remember it, you learn from it, you grow from it, but you let it go at the same time and you move forward. We're not the same team as last year. They're not the same team as last year. You know, some of us are not the same players we were last year. I'm not the same player I was last year. So you just see it, read the game that's in front of you. You don't need to go in there with anything from behind, from the past. Like, you watched it, you learn from it, you take what you learn, you be ready, you be aware, you be prepared, you apply your work ethic and what you work on to the game.
What were the biggest things from that series that you learned about yourself, about the team, that you guys needed to change?
Poise, you know, I think being able to see and read the game, I think we had to grow in terms of, you know, making reads and things like that each and every time, which I think that we've gotten better at. You know, this year, our offense has been able to, you know, take leaps by, you know, understanding the game, seeing the game, understanding like what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. And I think that was the biggest thing for us against the Warriors. We were kind of playing into their hands at times. You make the wrong read, they're coming back in, putting a lot of pressure on you with their shooting ability. So, we got to be able to more so of the game, make the right read.
What did you ever end up doing with the shoes from Game 6 last year?
I think they are on my foundation website for sale right now. I had them at my charity gallery for sale, but the highest offer we had, was maybe a couple $1,000s, and I was like, we're just gonna save these. I'm not leaving these. I'm like, Mom, we're just gonna save these. So I think they're on my foundation website, or they're gonna be there shortly for anybody who's interested in maybe donating some money to get a pair of sneakers that go to a good cause.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers. Built for America. Built Ford proud.